All right. All right, here with Maja Stark. The front nine and the back nine, I think, are two completely different tales. Tell them.
Well, I started my front nine, and I had a headache, actually, all the way through. But I don't think the headache and the wind helped my putting. So I actually had some good chances, but I mean, I had missed decent chances on both 1, 2, and 3, and missed a short putt on 3, so that didn't help my mood. But then, you know, got a little bit better. Still hit it up kind of close. Just didn't make any putts. And then I told myself, like, no, Maja, like, do this properly. Because I had a little trouble focusing in the beginning, too. So, yeah, then all of a sudden, it felt like my iron shots and drives were still pretty much the same, but it was just the putts started going in for once.
Was 9 kind of the momentum setter for you, kind of change everything?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, but I'd say, well, maybe more 12, because that was actually a long putt that I made, and it was, you know, a little slippery, right to left. A lot of wind came right when I was hitting it. So I think that was just like confirmation that, yeah, you can actually make putts even though it's this windy.
Did you get your 6 additional hours of putting in this week?
I think I got 5.9. I needed to be there for 6 more minutes this morning, but I just didn't have the time or the energy. Yeah.
And at what point did you say, okay, this is starting to pay off? At what day this week?
I think already during the practice rounds. I felt like I had more confidence just because, I mean, I practiced 6 hours last week, putting 6 hours last week too, and I feel like I knew the tendencies more now. Like, I know that when I miss it, it's either like toe and it goes left, or I hit it, I just open the face and it's to the right. So it feels so good to know that. And I mean, game changer. I should have noticed this earlier, but I realized that I should do more putting. But, you know, always room to grow.
How much did you practice putting before in general?
Good question. Like, focus practice, 2 hours a week, maybe? Not much at all.
Ah, so it's a big difference.
Yeah.
And what would you say a strong finish like this to start the season, what does that do for you in terms of your outlook for the rest of the year?
Oh, it gives me a lot of confidence. Now I feel like, you know, I've had a good week with my driver and some good irons, and I know how to fix it, kind of, when something goes wrong. And then the putting too, I feel like if it keeps going like this, it could be the best year yet.
Are you as happy today as you were the other day?
Well, if you asked me 3 hours ago, I would say no, because I was during the front nine. But no, I'm happy.
All right.
When you think of last year, starting the year, not knowing what was ahead, coming here to the Tournament of Champions, I mean, it's going to give you some nice momentum going forward, right?
Yeah, I mean, I still feel like the underdog. Well, a lot of people, I walk around here and the spectators say, "Good luck, Charlie," or "Are you Brooke Henderson?" I'm like, no. I've been called Jennifer Cupcho, so, you know, I don't think they get called, "Are you Maja?" or something. But no, I think it's gone too fast, almost, because I can't really believe that this is not a real competition, or I don't know how to say it, not a normal competition, because it just feels like I've been a part of so many cool things since the beginning of last year. So, yeah, I don't know. I still can't really wrap my head around it.
And finally, do the stronger winds today, you think it made it easier or harder to try and chase down a leader who was playing well?
It should be easier, because they can, you know, it's harder. You have to focus more, yeah. And I think Brooke is handling it well, because she's not focusing on the win, she's focusing on every shot. But yeah. If it was someone that had less routine with that, I think that they could easily lose several shots just because of nerves. But, you know, Brooke is Brooke, and, you know, she's gonna win if she has a big enough advantage going into the last round.
All right. Well, thank you, Maja.
Cool.